Hi and welcome. This episode of Synos TV is all about the JHF R6000 UV printer. I'll be counting down the top 10 reasons why it's the best value for money you can buy in a 3.2 or 5 meter roll-to-roll printer. So these 10 reasons are not in order of importance. They're all equally important. So I'll start with reason number 10, why you need the JHF UV roll-to-roll printer. It has a Hohnle UV lamp system, 2 lamps on either side. The Hohnle UV lamp from Germany is tried, tested, and proven in terms of quality. It is the mercury lamp of choice for all industrial printers from high-end industrial manufacturers. If your UV printer doesn't come with the UV lamp or mercury UV lamp from Hohnle, most likely it doesn't print at a very high speed or have a very high lifetime. Generally, these are warranted to last and generally last up to 1,500 hours. And we have customers who are machines in the field which have already gone past 2,000 hours. Mercury lamp technology is the best today when you want to really push the speed. In this machine, we were able to push the speed right up to 150 square meters because of the lamp system. Reason number 9. The Caldera Grand Rip software. So that's the full version Grand Rip software you get from Caldera, the leading rip software company. Why it's the best and why it's needed for a machine like this is that for very big files, say you have a file that is 5 meters by 30 meters, it can rip it much faster than your general rip softwares. Not only that, the software when we provide it to you, it is configured for this machine so that for your most common jobs, like say you're a billboard printer, before you start the print work, the software will show you how much ink is going to be utilized in that machine and how much is the cost of that print. And you can work it out per square meter, so you charge your customer effectively and you can figure out how to work out the best margins on a project or print job by print job. So reason number 8 is these massive rubber rollers. There are 2 rubber rollers on the front and 2 rubber rollers on the back. These are massive industrial 300 mm dia rubber rollers, extremely heavy, attached to a steel frame. This machine itself is 5.8 tons in weight, this 5 meter machine. So that is extremely rigid, extremely strong, very low vibrations. And these rubber rollers ensure even very flexible materials comes perfectly at the right tension and the right feeding speed to get the best print results without any skew. Number 7, the IGUS industrial chain that is attached to the carriage and moving it along the gantry. That is an industrial chain that is moving non-stop, especially in an industrial machine when you're printing a lot of square meters per hour, a lot of hours in a day. That can wear out if you don't use an industrial belt. So that IGUS chain is going to last for years, and that is a very important component in this machine that is moving that carriage along the machine. So reason number 6 is the inks we provide. So these inks are made in the USA. Great high quality pigments used to manufacture these inks. This is an ideal ink. It will ensure great durability outdoors, up to 18 months outdoor durability. You can even stretch that to 2 years depending on the site location. This ink also ensures no odor and also great addition to variety of materials, not just your stickers and banners, but also great addition and scratch resistance on textiles. And then that leads me into reason number 5, which is our standard for this machine is a 6-color machine, and it only comes in 6 colors: CMYK and light cyan, light magenta. So it's 5-liter cans back there. We supply you 1-liter balls, you fill it in with that, and 6 colors ensures the widest color gamut possible. So millions of shades, can achieve any type of skin tone, and also better ink conservation when you're using 6-color machines. So with this machine also, it comes with 12 Konica Minolta 1024i print head. So print heads. Those print heads, when you have 12 of them, 6 colors, so 2 heads per color, you achieve great results and great speed, most importantly, with those 12 print heads. So reason number 4 is the water cooling table. It sits right here, right under the media. It has an external chiller which cools the media to a right base level temperature so that you can avoid shrinkage, especially in materials like vinyls, which can shrink under the heat of UV lamps, or even other machines like solvent printers have heaters, or latex printers have heaters. You've noticed that the material can get shrink especially vinyls. So this ensures that that doesn't happen with those type of materials. At the same time, heat sensitive materials like polyester films, backlit films, can warp under high temperature. So this water cooling table ensures that does not happen. Reason number 3 is the numeric gen encoder. That metal strip on the center of the gantry is a very important component in this machine. A lot of companies might not use the gen encoder, which is the high end in encoders. That is the device which sends signals from the computer, where it understands the image that you're trying to print, sends the signals down to the gantry, into the carriage, to the heads, so that it disperses the inks in the right spots, the right quantity, and the right levels, depending on the material you're trying to print, the profile you set. So that encoder is so critical in getting the right print results, the right colors. So we use the numeric gen encoder is built into all our JHF machines. So reason number 2, the safety features on this machine. It is CE certified to European standards, so that operators can be very safe in their work environment and do not get injured by any features or electronic components. There are safety features like this metal bar. During printing, this bar will move up into the rollers to prevent anybody from even purposely trying to put their hand in, and ensure no risk that way. Along the bar as well, we have this red wire, or strong wire. Anytime an operator can pull this wire to activate the safety feature, which will stop the machine running, and it runs along the entire length of the machine and is easy access on the front and the back of the machine. So operator at any time can pull that machine, even if he sees something wrong with the print and wants to stop something. This is easily able to be used. So that's a Schmersal. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but it's a high-end German safety device which is never going to fail. So reason number 1, this is the best value for money and the best investment you can make, is the quality and experience of our service team. Our service team is great. They're spread out throughout the GCC region. We have at least one service engineer in every country and more in a few others. And we're gearing up to add more service engineers so that we can provide the best service. With machines like this, there's always going to be things like a learning curve for the operators, or even general things that might have little knickknacks failing, little components that might fail during the process of running it. So our engineers are capable of fixing them and getting them up, and with minimum downtime. So that is the number 1 reason this is the best value for money. And I hope you enjoyed this episode. And this episode was all about the ART 6000 here in our Jeddah demo center. Thank you for watching.